Hey there, and welcome back to the Pure English channel. Today, we're going to explore a question that seems simple, but actually tells us a lot about how our planet works. Why is the ocean salty? If rain and rivers are made of fresh water, where does all that salt in the sea come from? In this video, you'll learn the answer in a clear and simple way. And while you're learning, you'll also get to practice your English by reading, listening, and even going further with your fluency using the shadowing method. Shadowing is a powerful technique for improving your English. It works like this. You listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it out loud, almost like you're echoing it. This helps you practice speaking in a natural and active way. Try to copy the sound, the rhythm, and the pronunciation as closely as possible. It trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain all at once, and that's what makes it so effective. So, let's read and listen to a text together. Quick reminder: hit subscribe and kill two birds with one stone. Learn cool stuff and boost your English at the same time. Don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and share it with friends who'd enjoy this too. Rain isn't as pure as you think. Let's start with something interesting. Rainwater isn't completely pure. When water evaporates from the oceans, rivers, and lakes, it rises as vapor. That vapor forms clouds. But on its way up, it mixes with gases in the air, especially carbon dioxide. That creates a weak acid called carbonic acid. So when it rains, that water is slightly acidic. And guess what? That acid rain has the power to break down rocks. Every time it rains, a tiny bit of minerals gets dissolved from the mountains, soil, and stones. The main ones, sodium and chlorine, the same two elements that make table salt, sodium chloride. These minerals travel with the water through rivers, and eventually, into the ocean. Rivers feed the sea. Think of rivers as giant mineral delivery systems. Every year, rivers carry millions of tons of minerals into the oceans. Now, you might be wondering, if rivers carry salt, why aren't rivers salty? Good question. It's because river water keeps moving. It flows fast, and it gets replaced often, so the salt doesn't stay. But oceans are different. The water doesn't escape the same way. Evaporation leaves the salt behind. Here's the key: water evaporates, but salt doesn't. Every day, sunlight causes billions of liters of seawater to evaporate. That water goes up into the sky, but only the water goes, the salt stays behind. And this process has been happening for billions of years. So over time, the ocean keeps getting saltier and saltier. That's why rivers don't taste salty, but the ocean does. Fun facts about salt in the ocean. How salty is the ocean? On average, there are 35 grams of salt in every liter of seawater. That's about 3.5%. It doesn't sound like much, but if we could remove all the salt from the oceans and spread it across Earth, it would cover the whole planet with a layer 150 meters deep. That's taller than a 40-story building. Is every sea equally salty? Nope. Salinity changes depending on the climate and location. The Dead Sea is one of the saltiest places on Earth. You can actually float without swimming. In cold places like the Arctic or Antarctica, the water is less salty because melting ice adds fresh water. Is sea salt the same as table salt? Almost. It's mostly sodium chloride, like the salt we eat. But seawater also has other minerals, like magnesium, calcium, and potassium. A living planet. When we talk about why the ocean is salty, we're actually talking about something bigger. The Earth is a living, moving system. Rain, rivers, rocks, and oceans all work together, like parts of a machine. Without this cycle, life wouldn't exist the way we know it. Fish, sea plants, coral reefs, even us. We all depend on this amazing natural process. So when you taste the salt in the sea, remember, you're tasting the history of our planet. So now you know. The ocean is salty because rivers carry minerals from the land, and the water that evaporates leaves the salt behind. And this has been happening for a very, very long time. So, were some of those facts new to you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, learning a language is all about showing up and practicing a little every day. Shadowing is a powerful tool. So come back, watch this video again, and keep repeating the sentences out loud. Stick around and use this channel to practice shadowing whenever you can. Watch again if you want more practice. The more you repeat, the more confident you become. In the beginning, it takes effort. But over time, you'll speak, understand, and even think in another language. What feels hard today will feel natural tomorrow. Just keep going. This is English with meaning, context, and culture. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for the next video here on the Pure English channel. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Remember, learning English is not just about words, it's about communication. Mistakes happen, but that's okay. Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.